back. Heartbeat quickens. Strike! I'll take care of it. I'm gone. There's something here.
They will break against our resolve.
You should have run.
You got a long name.
Sacrifice.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
This will be quick.
You won't survive me.
This will hurt.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Don't hold back. We do it my way.
My beloved brother. I admire your zeal, of course. But would you not agree this is hardly time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and accidentally fall into it. This foresight is laudable, but do you really need someone's shoulders for the task? Well, it might still be alive. The demons haven't entirely broke through the defenses of Karen's. Time is running out. Don't you dare call me brother, heretic. How dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect the city, especially now, when your followers your type would commit one treason. To my mind, they're no different than demon worshippers. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of the city, order of city, you have long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe and good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose acts of treason was a genuine attempt to save this city. And again, I'm forced to repeat myself. But we are wasting time on pointless quarrels. People are dying under the rubble in our city. People whom we could have saved if only you set your soldiers to the task and not kept them here. Harmless? Well, if it's on your say-so, then that means there must be someone down there. Your associates, no doubt. They're waiting for us to abandon our post before they slink out and try again too. And I remember you. You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked. Trying to live died. What are you doing here? Answer at once, or I'll have you strung up by your ankles. What is this hideous creature? Lan, at your service. My forebears fought in the First Crusade, and I lived in Canopus my whole life. You haven't seen me before? Must be because you don't ever venture into our underground district. You would mean to complain that the city authorities that our paving stones are in need of repair. First grade, you're a mongrel. You obviously know of human siege. Surprising. Alright, be off with you. Our Crusader, I'm fighting to liberate Canopus from the demons. You want to fight, be my guest. Wait, we have no quarrel here. Cultists is hardly likely to approach us so openly, are they? Of course you leap to her friends, typical. I find it passing strange. You don't know who I am. I know you are. The grace of her queen. As you can see, you've done a sterling job. I'm Remian, prior of the Temple of Desna. You know what? There may be, in fact, one more matter that is important than guarding this hole. Sarkonians had hanged at Lavorish. Been a war, I won't repeat theirs, make soldiers see this prelates see reason. These are frightening times. Threatening to hang someone without trial, that's unworthy of a sermon of Iomade. Lest you forget, though, we may serve the same goddess, but you were not an inquisitor. What exactly are you accusing him of? treason. Not long before the city attack, several followers of his temple tried to secretly access the Warren Stone and perform an unknown ritual over it. I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. My people foresaw the attack. They knew the Warren Stone already carried the seed of corruption within itself. They're simply trying to heal it. Don't lay a finger on him or you'll have to answer to me. Stop, you are the defenders of our means. Can you not think of something better to do than fight? You're a fool, and you're a zealot and a murderer. But you're a fool first and foremost. I told you the Warstone was weak, you wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked, you shooed me away. The truth is that my young adepts are trying to save the Warstone and you stop them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons, but you have done nothing to prevent it. And you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit you were wrong, as always. Beast, what about you? Whose side are you on? This city's better off without you.
Let me draw the
Just flat out.
Thank you!
You just need
Too
to not
late
be
for
here.
apologies.
Like,
I still got it.
Yes.
Strike! Go for their heart!
See that?
This happen. Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them
I will
all.
help where I can.
the demon invasion transformed all of Canaveras into one great battlefield, but the city, nowhere in the city, and suffered as much as the square. This place saw the clash of titans, the demon lord Archara leading his hordes from the abyss, the dragon Pathfinder, the Midas, city of defenders, and the first one to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle, moment by moment, simply by looking at the ruins. When the chimney stormed down from powerful wings, and a sharp dive, the bloody tracks left behind where the demon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, like a gaze untethered from any observer. The past, the present, the future all stand before her as a unified whole. What does the future? Does she see good and evil, chaos and order, everything in its lawful place in the multiverse, and is no longer trespassing where it does not belong? Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death, back into life again. Reality rides into its flaws when it's in the past. The past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life, although the one in life are apostate terms for an aeon, a supernatural embodiment of cosmic balance rather than who and what. A better word for those entities is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to intermingling of the planes and destroy the world womb. A chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Dakari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the demon lord cut the aeon down. Ruins and corpses. None of this perturbs Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma Hall as it should be. For the demons circling in the sky or prowling in the streets create a jarring juxtaposition. Splashes of blood red ink and a restrained pencil sketch. It should not be up here. The world of mortals is for mortals, the demons' place is in the demon world. The demons aren't as more in sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languages sing the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but the Aeon's eyes exist. Its mere existence is an outrage to the universal law. Shar picks up out of the dirt and stows in her pocket. She's mortal, which means she has the power to decide what to do with it. After allowing the heroine to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon is killed, even appropriate. Here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them. used up the last of its vestige of enemy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve that aeon within themselves. Will the heroine take on this power so that she may again look onto the world through another's eyes? Let me... I'm not allowed the power to dissipate. She's not the kind of person who relies on any eyes but her own. Final traces of Anne's existence fade away. Sending one last look after farewell to her. The piercing, unyielding gaze of full understanding is something significant, even as it takes understanding with it into oblivion. God damn. There's a lot of reading.
Follow if you dare.
I found someone who wasn't fleeing the panic. Are you Sir Crusader, mercenary? I'm a servant of Count Darien, blah blah blah. Well, the mansion's under attack. All the master and the guests are trapped inside. The house guards are nowhere to be found. I've heard about this family. They were almost wiped out by demons 10 years ago. Alright, I'll help. Where is this master's house? I'll go for it.
I do what I must.
So you found me. I have nowhere else to run at mercy. Kill me if you wish. Halloran is dead. I'm sorry for this, really. He did not understand what we were doing, but he sincerely believed that he was fighting the good. Nah, he was fucking retarded, flat out. He'd be very useful at fucking Defender's art. Commander Tirablade? I don't know her personally, but her wife Anivia is a regular worshiper at our temple. You really knew the demons were gonna attack? I did. We had a secret ally in the enemy ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demons' plans. These dispatches come from us from the most reliable channel bestowed upon the great dreamer herself. They have come to us in dreams, but I'll brush them off as meaningless. What's more, not long before the attack on our city of Blind Elf, we have the story till I showed up. Not all dreams have benign origins. What if they were sent by demons? In a different place and time, so perhaps someone could have been the victim of false dreams sent by monsters, but here, in the War of the Abyss, the goddess is keeping a close eye on her most faithful followers. Tell me about the strange rituals. In other words, you get to preach whatever you want, and you don't take responsibility for your flock. You really got it made. For pity's sake, how can I be held responsible for the actions of others? These are not children we are discussing here. These are grown adults in town with their own free will. Praise the goddess. They had no ill intent. The only wish to access the ward stone. Yeah, I have to go. Wait, 3 of my dips are hiding somewhere in the city. I beg you, find them. Thank you. Stranger, you spared Ramian just by with the Mad Inquisitor. Oh, hang on, I forgot to move the spell. So what, you're one of Desna's adepts? Yep. What were you planning to do? Our plan was to get in, follow our instincts, the 3 of us. Yes, the local commanders got roped in dealing with this. Some idiot kids breaking into the wardstone. Apparently some of ours. But who even knows these days? So you lot decided that you needed to do something right away. How could a zealot like Harm be respected? Who these voices been hearing, no one knows. Yep. Where are these worshippers? Do you need help? Yep, I have to go.
I'm gone.
I will You won't stop us.
You should have run.
Did we step on their toes as well? Endure this!
Surrender or else! Full, am I not?
I do what I must.
What are you doing? I thought you were demons. Good day to you, lady. Krell, is that you? Well, Lady Sheila, good you're alive. Can you tell me anything useful? Afraid not. Just left Defender's Arts. What are you doing robbing corpses? I'm not looting corpses. I just need to get these bodies off the road. I see. Sheila, I never thought I'd see you again. Jen Aldore. Yeah, glad to see you, and we got separated by the crown. A beer cart. How about sharing with us? Certainly. Give me your flask. I mean, if you walk with us to Defender's Heart, we can give more than thorough sampling. Yeah, no, there's no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off. You aware? No. You haven't told me. No, I have to go. I don't care. I got shit to do. I don't give a shit that girl was trying to fucking rob a corpse. Really.
I'm gone.
Endure this!
The heartbeat quickens. Surrender or else!
Did we step on their toes as
You
well?
are today's sacrifice! So this is how it feels.
A mere flesh wound.
I heed the voice of the spirits. Well,
We should move. We do it my way.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
I'm always ready.
Sometimes a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is heavy, clinging sleep to the edge of wakefulness. Your consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad strained nerves, perhaps of reaction to lingering trauma. Archara emerges from the oblivion of her leaden sleep like a drowned woman dragging herself from the depths of a swamp, the wound in her chest burning like someone pressed an invisible prey into it. No time to investigate the cause of her malaise. Trying day lies ahead, but how will be up to the challenge if our thoughts are so muddled. Again, ignore my health, better take care of it now rather than later when it could be too late. After several moments, the weariness abates. Archara recalls that she saw peacefully in the defender's heart. Perhaps a priest can explain what happened. Alright, well, we can fucking move now, so.
I'm off.
I don't know who that fuck is. Quit whining. Hey, alarm, someone's coming. Maybe she'll help us. Wise up before you get us killed. Let's make a run. I'll help you pull him from the rubble. I'm alive and in one piece. Thank you. I remember the kindness for the rest of my lives. And you two clowns. I don't want to hear a word of it. There, come clean. What are you? We're called the Thieflings. We kinda skirt around the edges of the law. That's how we make our living. Yep. I helped you. Now you can help me. The commander to your raid saved Ken Everest. The militia needs people with various skills. Even one as usual as yours. Are you blind? You know what? People call us Arelu's Spawn. That's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and Tieflings don't mix. Whoa, Tira? Real Terrorblade from Eagle Watch? Lads, we have to help her. She's the only one of the big shots that actually treats us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for them? Because Arabeth had risked her neck for ours. She saved me from that creep hole run, yanked me straight out of the torture chamber. I'm heading to the River Kingdoms. I'm going with the Crusaders. I'm going to round up the others to help. We made some good money in the city. It'd be a shame to surrender our meal ticket to the demons.
Let me
You
draw
should
the
have
first
run.
blood.
Into the fray!
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Gotta run all the way back here for fuck's sake.
I'll hit you.
Make every strike count.
Guide my blade!
Hello, my boys. Maybe we should go back. This place, the enemy gets remembered. The air was weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? No, not one step back. This is our test. Resist the blood rage and awaken the light of heaven. So you made it. Good to see you all. How's old Saul doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry. He'll make up his mind soon. Right. Right now, we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait that the shield maze exit. We'll get the beast at both ends. Go back? Well, if you're sure. Of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush, good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack them below as soon as we hear the fighting start. Young ones are holding up well, but will they be able to fight in the open? I even struggle with that. We are the Crusaders from the underground. We'll fight like our forebears did. Sounds good. And I think that's is not the entire city.
Follow if you dare.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Quickens.
Alright. Give me my stuff.
I'm off.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. An audience. Problematic but not critical. You there, girl. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird.
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience, they don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment. In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Actually, its eyes are gall. A glaive made of red adamantine.
That is correct. But still, girl, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep, and a cow.
It's an oryx, a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it, she's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up! And her entire entourage, too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
I won't let you hurt my friends. Strike!
The result is statistically predictable. What about you, girl? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Red and white.
This answer is correct. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
No.
Your answer is correct. Your knowledge would make Mendev's
Architect of the World Room.
That's correct. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Let's join forces.
Do you wish to become my follower?
No.
Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be... Huh? What? Oh, yes, the danger. Excellent. Your first assignment is...
do what I must.
Let me properly introduce you to Alon, Jana, and Girl. I understand we need to continue living and fighting, however hard it might be. Allow me to declare my support for Soleil's decision as well. Tell me about you and your order. Stories goes, I was born in another path, blah blah blah. How do you all know her? I met my sister on my noble sister on the road to Canabras. I was returning from the south with my fiance and was happy to be in the company of a paladin of Ion today. Instead of farewells to the city gates, I went north along the road to Dresden to my quarters camp. The demons attacked us. Oh, blah, yeah. Now I'm fucking, while you've been serving, yep. Tell me more. I've ordered a ring from the best jeweler. Fine, I'll help. Yeah.
I'm gone.
Whenever I sleep outside the walls, I'm plagued by terrible dreams. I'm all too well what's happening, as you know, the world rift. The one is a rift between glory and the abyss. We are trained to help you by the will of Allah. I have consecrated an altar that guards permeates the space around it, soothing the one's soul. If you find yourselves in there, just come sleep here, alright? Alright, just give me a to sell shit.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off.
Hey, Chief! Ooh, hey, gorgeous. Come over here. I want to talk to you about something.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out!
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap. I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scroll.
What a load of guff! If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with... That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty-looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her... I knew I could get...
I do what I must.
You need help? I might be able to help you. Who is your quarry? Kylissa. I'm sorry for your misfortune. I hope it turns out well. I wish to aid you in your hunt, though. Does Kylissa look again?
I'm gone.
tell her about all that shit later. While I'm up here, I might as well clean my inventory again. Tragic, I sold it. Annoying. I sold something I wasn't supposed to. Okay, maybe I didn't sell it. I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me? You must be a smooth...
You're sure to regret this.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone.
I accidentally skipped through that. Double clicked. Oops, it happens.
We do it my way.
Brother Woljif, you got my message. I couldn't swing by sooner. Enough talk, we'll be here all night. Why are you squabbling? She speaks, I thought Woldriff only brought you here so to have someone behind you. What happened? What is there to tell? Thing, there was a golem. The moon of the abyss. It was an amulet I used to sit on just a little cushion. The window of the interesting wonders. Sterling silver sparked like no one knows. WOTR bell, restaurant informant. Doesn't make sense. That's the whole story. I'll find it. I'll drag the traitor here by the horns. Old man doesn't have to prove anything. Oh.
Follow if you dare.
He confessed. Someone connected to the cult ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss. You've got it? Let me look at it. He's lying, of course. Can I join the family? If that's all you want? You can have your pick of the non-tiefling games. Families for tieflings only. What are you gonna do now? Clear out? I have to go. Good decision. It's just you forgot something. An apology. That was the most pathetic apology I've seen. That was it. We can leave it at that.
I'm off.
What's that there?
Trap might be treasure.
I do what I must.
Look, Chief, I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it? Oh, that cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past. Do you really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman. Thieves have their ways. Why, she asks. It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a... She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, but she couldn't wait until I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching allies, friends, whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief, I have my own business selling things. Thanks to... So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say...
I'm gone. We do it my way.
Yet another obstacle.
You're irrelevant.
Heck, go for their heart! You should have run.
Did we find trouble?
You should have listened to reason.
They did.
Follow if you dare.
Greetings, valiant stranger who has just burst into my life. I am the master of this house, Count Daron Kale, myriad mellifluous monikers Aronde.
Wow. Bona fide blue bloods and unparalleled aristocracy. All this makes me itch to do something really crass. Ooh, like blow my nose on the curtain.
What are you waiting for, my squamous squire? The curtains in this room are velvet, but we have some excellent silk ones with gold thread elsewhere in the house. Take your pick. My soft furnishings are yours to do with as you wish. I'm quite sick of the place, truly. Now that we've finished with the niceties, tell me this. How did all those thrice-damned demons end up at my soiree?
Canabras is in ruins.
Canabras in ruins? Descari? Well, 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 and I was already lamenting the lack of excitement at my little banquet. Although it must have been tolerable enough if we didn't get notice of a great hulking demon attacking a dragon just outside the window. It seems as though Descari's occasion was altogether more of a crush than mine, if you will pardon the pun.
Go to Defender's Heart.
I thank you for the invitation, but I am not quite as desperate as I may seem. At times, it is better to be surrounded by the repugnant mugs of
What about my physiognomy? Sour enough for his lordship? Don't worry, another few minutes with the dazzling Count here.
What's this? An attractive paladin with a sense of humor? Either way, my mansion is now safe. I have a pair of half-decent guards. I just need to drag them out of the storeroom and bring them to their senses. I ordered them to drink a love potion, you see? For reasons which seemed extremely witty at the time and in the state of inebriation I then found myself in. They can guard the house, well, as regards myself, I feel like stretching my legs. I know rudimentary divine spells. I am no friend to deem capital. Good acquaintances that begin and end at...
I'm off.
The mongrel did it.
I do what I must.
Let me draw the first blood.
Won't survive me.
Don't hold back. I'll cut you wide open.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
I will fight. The spirits demand your blood.